Doug Campbell. I'm the General Manager of the Upper Hunter County Council, who also trades as the Upper Hunter Police Authority. As the General Manager, I'm responsible for the day-to-day management of the County Council, as well as policy development, implementation, and basically everything to do with governance and the running of the council. Nearly 20 years I've been using one form or another of the various versions of the current software. It has it's moved along and been developed. We've continued to use it. Pretty user-friendly, really. So you can pretty well give it to anyone with minimum sort of training on the actual program, and they can pretty well use it. Everyone's using technology more, so basically, operating a smartphone, we can operate this stuff. It does give us that flexibility in there to tailor it to our needs, apart from the information we do need to collect. It's very adaptable. And if anyone wanted to sit down and have the time and do it, they can build themselves a really good system to do a lot of work for it. I don't do much face-to-face management each day. It's mainly done through this, and I can monitor this to say, yeah, this has been done. I can task things to say, I've received a phone call, it can go into the system, I can email and I can see if that's been actioned. We have pretty poor communication as far as phone areas around here, so they can go out and do the activities and it comes back when they synchronise, we can see that it's been done. It just makes it a lot more efficient. Once it's synced and everyone's synced, well, the information spread across 5 devices. If anything happened to one device, well, it's not lost, and even if it happened to all the devices, obviously we can still get it back from the cloud. It does offer that redundancy around the place to make sure that things are being done, and and I can go on there and I can do a little bit of editing too. Sometimes if something hasn't been quite filled out right or needs to change. I like using this system because it gives me that flexibility that with the forms. There is other products out there which you're tied down and you need to go back to the developer to get any changes done, and then there's an added cost in doing that. Whereas I've got full control of what my system is. I've got full control of the forms. I can add things to the forms. I can add another field in there if we need to collect some information for a period of time on project. Then I can actually do a report on that. It's actually searchable. Pull that out so you're only looking at those records. And all that data is not going overseas to some server farm, which is maybe vulnerable. It's all kept within Australia. They're just phone call away or an email. Usually send an email. I get a response from me straight away, and I usually have someone ringing me up within the hour. And also because they're so approachable and they're quite happy to show what their systems do or to help other people, get into the system. Good to be part of it. They treat you like family. So that's a good way of doing business.